but I'm excited to see Patchy mix. And this is where, for me, going to see fights in Mohegan Sun under the Bellator brand, I got introduced to this guy. So for me, there's a little bit of a different connection. There was the wonder of how do they bring Patchy Mix into the UFC? Well, to hell with it. The spot opened up, and you throw him right on the main card against the guy who is no slouch in Mario Bautista. I think for me, Jay, it's more of the, like, I saw Patchy Mix. I saw, like, when you see this guy, it's okay, he really should be here in this spot in this moment. I think he's going to blend in right away. But it's not like, they gave him Ham Hands Harry for his first fight as a welcome to the UFC. It's let's throw you right on the pay-per-view card, and we're going to find out if Patchy Mix is a real contender pretty quickly, I think.
I agree. I absolutely love this fight. And my guy, Corey Sandhagen, who lays back in the cut, I can't get him off my mind. And I expect Corey Sandhagen to compete for a championship at some point, I would love to know what the conversation was like for Mario Bautista, who's won 7 straight. Whoever that next opponent was going to be, maybe, I don't know if he saw Patchy Mix necessarily showing up in his bracket, but you may be getting the best bantamweight in the world, right?
Yeah.
To sort of, as your step to get into that championship opportunity. So be really interesting.
It is pretty crazy. And then Vicente Luque, Kevin Holland round out the pay-per-view. It is in Newark, New Jersey, and it should be a ton of fun. I'm sure that the crowd will absolutely show out, and anything to make up for what happened last weekend. I don't like criticizing the UFC. That was the worst fight card they've ever put on, outside of the controversy of the main event. Yikes, that just wasn't a good one. So luckily they're following it up with a pay-per-view and making people like me and others happy. Jay is kind of hanging out in LA this week, making big money moves, while me, I'm just a big goof working on ESPN Radio tonight, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. on game night, and got a bunch of ESPN Radio lined up over the next 2 weeks, kind of during the NBA Finals. I'm on when the finals are not, although I think I might be on with the night game 6 drop. So if it goes 6, like you said, I might be there for that. You can catch me on SiriusXM on Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. And my cat just walked underneath me, and I felt his tail hit my leg, and I almost shit my pants. Because I'm thinking, there's a critter under here. I can't see anything. What the hell's going on? He scared the crap out of me. And, of course, download the Jon Anik app. Make sure you're downloading there. Lots of content on the Jon Anik app, Jay. I've been following along. You guys are pumping it out, baby.
Yeah, and I will say with that Jon Anik app, the main initiative right now is some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. I think we're going to have a crew with us for International Fight Week, potentially sort of following John and I around to see who else creeps in. But I said to them yesterday, I mean, some of those moments in the Fighter Hotel where you're crossing paths with all these fighters and my brother's acting like a clown, fun to see some of that stuff.
I love it. That is the good stuff. All right, everybody, have a great week. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, click the and follow us so that you know whenever Gas goes live. It's usually every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Follow our guy Cody Merrow on Twitter at Cody_Merrow. You can get him on Instagram as well. That's it for us. That's it for Gas. We'll see you next week.